Anyway, so hello everyone.
Did I get it in time?
Yeah, just it's right there. It's right there. I don't know if y'all heard a little bit.
Right
of
on
that
the
or not.
cusp.
But good morning. Hello, I am Mariah of the PM Artist Studio. She's over here.
I'm lurking.
She's lurking and she's writing and making comments and things. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It looks a little helmety today. This is day 2. All right. She enjoyed that.
Helmety. I love
Helmety.
it. I'll have to add that to my...
All right. Do say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you were here. I like to know that you were here because then we can all be friendly with you. All of our arty friends. Come on now. Okay. So I will say hello to everybody, but really quick so we don't forget like kind of announcements and whatnot. Okay. If you are not part of the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, you need to get over there. Answer questions, participate, hang out, you know. Sometimes people just like to join for a little bit and then, you know, kind of get a sense of the group and then they'll join in the events. That's totally fine. Speaking of events, this is what we have. We do the color combo. That's headed up by Carrie and Paula. This particular month is chartreuse, terracotta, and turquoise. Quite a few people have participated, and I've been doing my dead level best to include all of those of you that let me know and that I see. I spotlight those. I have also kind of had a question about, like, should I change those? I'm thinking out loud. Here we go. Should I create playlists just for all of the events and not really think about them as just, you know, the makers, like it's all makers creative collab, and then, you know, if they use the other hashtag, that's great. It feels like that's just sort of like sliding, I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. Y'all let me know. Darcy, Eddie especially, because they like to help me with these things, and I very much appreciate their thoughts and, you know, feelings on these sorts of things. And if anybody else has any, that's super too. But anyway, that's the color combo. And then we have the Maker's Collage prompts headed up by Eddie. Now, he will be doing next month, and then I'm going to take over for a little bit while he, you know, poor thing. I'm stressed for you a little bit, Eddie. He's got some renovations happening in his house, and he's just going to disrupt his entire life right now. And fair enough, he doesn't want to handle the collage prompts while that's all going on. I understand that 100%.
He lost his computer.
He lost his computer?
Well, I mean, you could if you were, you know, moving things around. That's
God.
what I would do. But I wouldn't lose my computer.
No.
I lose other things.
That's...
As long as I can trace a cord down, I'm good.
Dear Lord.
I'm going to go get some coffee.
Okay. So, and then, of course, we have the various swaps this next coming month. Keep an eye out for the napkin swap by Maxine, along with the Misfit scrap swap, and, of course, the swap that, like, this last month, I think it was postcards, but that changes up. That one's headed up by Becky. So, all of that information can be found at the top of Makers, the events. Is it events? Featured. Featured. Don't look for events. Events is like the calendar thing. I'm confusing people. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I just work here. Okay. That's all I got for that business there. If you are interested in a couple of other things kind of coming up. So this coming Sunday, we are going to be doing the arty interview with Darcy. Yay. So excited about that. I have those links and those streams are scheduled. So, you know, share it to the world, y'all. Let's get some people over loving on us. Coming up also, April, swap and make. Find a partner. Especially those of you that are content creators, you know, YouTubers, Instagrammers, people that create content just to, you know, have people hanging out with you and whatnot. Find a partner. Do-si-do. Let me know, and I'll give you the theme. There you go. That's for April. But see, you need to get ahead of the game because you got to swap stuff. And if you want to do it digitally, totally fine. However you need to do that with your partner, that's up to y'all. It's personal business. Okay, so that's all I got for. Hey, I got that done in under 5 minutes. Awesome. Love it. I'm closing that. All right. Now let's say hello to everybody. If you haven't, you know, give a little boop boop. What am I looking for? Participants. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. We've got Ann Lar. Hello, Ann. I need to go downstairs and get my number 6 because I want to use it today. I shall do that. Art Curious. That's Miriam. We've got Heather, Barbara Cabrera, Becky, Betsy, Brad's in the chat, Carrie Griffiths, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Create and Play with Renee. Hello. You're becoming a regular. Careful. She's back. I thought she would giggle at that. Darcy is here. Who else just popped in there? Amanda, Trout, hello. See, y'all are becoming regulars. Need to be careful. Dana, Eddie, Elizabeth. Oh yes, big announcement, y'all. Because I know many of you have been waiting for it. Gaz and Ecot are in the Gen Pop. So, if y'all been waiting to buy that, it's ready. Okay. Dana, Eddie, Elizabeth, Estella, Janice Marie, Carla, Marcia, Marta, Mary, Thomas. Oh, hello, Mary. Maya, Mud Chat. I really want to say Mudcat. I really want you to be Mudcat. Anyway, she's our Potter girl. Nancy Moore. Oh, Nightbot's here. That's a plus. Somebody check to see if the hashtag works. You wasn't here earlier. It's been missing.
I used to read them, remember, and and Brad yelled at me.
I guess it was like this is just audible. Sophia is here. Sophia, I promise. One of these days I'm going to send you samples. Serenity, that's Diana. Silver Granny and Grumpy Home, that's Lynn. And then we have the Shelley Studio, that is Markle. All right, if I missed you, oh good, look at all these pink hellos. Isabel, Nancy Moore, Erna. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. This is, you know, my done head talking business here. Let's go topside. Let's figure out something to do here. Because I don't really have a total plan. Other than I do need to go get my number 6. I should have had you grab it.
What is it?
My number 6 in an envelope. It's in the office. I'll go get it here in a second. Let's get started. Because it'll be a thing that I put on the end anyway.
Yeah, my ears haven't caught up with my rest of my body yet.
I don't know what to
If
say
you
about
tell me where it is, I'll go get it.
Okay, so when you're in my office at my desk, there's like the side cabinet thing.
Yeah, bookshelf things.
At the bottom of like where that one little rack thing is, there's an envelope, a white envelope. That's it.
Does it have a number 6 on it?
No, it's just like, and it's flipped over, so it's like
What
just a
color is it?
white envelope. Then there's a little number 6 in there.
Does Brad know?
Highly unlikely. But you never know. Sometimes he surprises me with these things. Okay, so I have, remember, let's just do a little recap of where we're at with the Julie Torrens. Look at that. Doesn't she just look fabulous there? Or there? This was the ATC from Sherry Lalonde that P got, but she needs to be in here because she's a fairy and she needs to be with her peoples. Y'all remember that? See, I was happy. Did you hear that sticky business? There we go. Square things up. I have that ability. And remember the little doors open? See, some of y'all are new, so you're like, oh, it's pretty cutesy. I know. But that's the thing I do. If you want grungy darkness, that's P. Although this is kind of dark, because see, this little owl here is waiting to eat those guys. Darcy's probably like, no. And this business, look at this. I mean, oh no. Oh no. I should have put a thingy there.
Oh, are you messing up my good stuff?
I might be. Hold on. I'm going to do my best to.
That isn't my fairy house, I hope.
It is.
Oh my gosh, you better not mess that up.
Well, might be needing some roof repair, but that's okay. I think we can make it happen. Hold on. I tell you, this flippin' Mod Podge, if you reactivate it with the right stuff, it doesn't.
I think you need to just cover it up.
This? Yeah, I think so too. It's caused enough havoc. We can fix that. A little roof repair. You know, living in the woods, it happens.
I think that's a rather cavalier attitude.
I know you do. I'm trying to move on and keep you happy.
Well, you know, I'm going over here and I'm trying to find, you know, how Fran's always leaving me a marker on what to go to.
Yeah. Oh, here, I gotta match this up properly. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Not too bad. I can come back in with the marker and sort of fix that up. Yeah, we gotta remedy this thing. It's just, it's causing problems. And I don't think it's gonna get better.
No, I think you should just, yeah. And if you give me that, I'll cover it with some other product and it'll be usable, you know.
Here, what about just peeling all the sticky off?
Oh. Well, there you go. That's a nice color.
No, it ain't too shabby.
I think you can work with it.
Now, we may need to come in and... Alright, what are people saying?
I don't know.
Are they horrified by what's going on?
No, I'm not even there yet. I've been doing comments on the other.
All right. Hello, Jennifer McKinnon. Hello, Betty. Okay. Let's see. I said that's funny. Sophie, this is funny.
All right. I'm getting ready to read the live streams rather than the non-live streams.
Okay. Thank you.
You did mess up my roof line.
Yeah.
Rude.
I mean, you know, it wasn't on purpose. Sometimes she acts like I do these things maliciously.
Maliciously, that's a good word. She maliciously discards my bags. I'm having Van get some more oranges.
Wonderful. Okay. There we go. I could, you know, piece this back in on the, you know, flip side there. We know it's sticky.
I think that's great. It'll do.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. And now we opened up the pocket, which is fantastic. That needed to happen.
I love a little, you know, on-the-fly problem solving there. That was great.
Thank you.
Now I'm kind of worried about my... Now don't leave any of that stuff hanging out there.
What are you Good God, you are bossy.
Evil crap. Carla wants to know if the leaves got digitized.
They are in process to be digitized. I have photographed them, and then I just need to, you know, get them into set and do what I said as far as, like, so I'm going to make it.
Well, now you need to make sure that you get this one in its newest form.
See, this is the problem. Things are, I got a moving target, is basically what's happening here.
Well, it's just one.
Uh-huh.
But it might be good to just leave that alone, and then they can do their own thing to it.
Yes. I mean, I thought that's kind of where we were at with the whole thing, so I felt like, you know what, I knew that they were going to change. But, you know.
Mo says, I miss your face, Sandy Rath.
Oh, is Sandy here? Hello, Sandy. We do
And then
miss
she
you.
says, oh, Cookie Wookie, thank you. Oh, I just love it. I know, it's all...
Sandy, you need to do, if you would, please, over at Makers, you should do a oldies but goodies, blast from the past, your head. It was fabulous. Remember, with the flowery eye and, yes.
Absolutely.
If you want to. If you want to.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. I'm still working on these. And here it says, it's all good when a disaster turns into something even better.
I love this.
That is my guiding force in life.
This is way better. The other thing was a little much.
Sherry says next time try baby powder or candle wax. Well, that wouldn't be. You didn't need to get to watch her wield her knife there. There's, you know, a certain element of suspense and
That's right, drama.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could light up a candle and catch something on fire. That'd be good.
The candle's more for just the rubbing.
Oh.
You don't actually light it on fire.
You don't?
No. You just rub it down.
Well, see, I'd light it on fire and drip it down there and smear it around. You know, that's where I am.
Uh-huh.
I'm into pyrotechnics.
Mm-hmm. I think you need a license for that.
Nah, but I would
At least a permit.
I'd have to be careful catching my camera on fire. Moving my candle about the cabin.
Yeah.
I have sniffles today, too.
Yes, but we're all a little freaking windy.
Reverse the Jeopardy form of crafting. The reveal, that's exactly right.
Oh, and Nightbot is doing her thing. All right, Nightbot's back. I don't really know what I did. I disconnected and reconnected. That's usually like the best thing to do. When in doubt. Oh, and look, I could have put the little... Oh, look at the mushroom looks fabulous there now.
Oh, listen. Yeah, it does. And I'm not...
You want it in the middle. Are you angry about that? Or should it be over there?
Oh, I like it. Yeah. Can you kind of tuck its stem under? Is it still open a little bit there?
Here it is.
No, that's too close to the house. And it's in the corner. I liked it in the middle better.
Okay, here, like that.
Yes. I mean, isn't that a marvel? I want you to look at that fancy cutting I did on that mushroom. It has little scallopy edges, and I got them, didn't I? I'm so proud of that mushroom.
She did some work to it, too, I think.
Hey, where is our baby?
It's just in the bedroom, camped out in a... It's basically like a little lean-to kind of thing.
Did we tell him about the environment? No, that's the habitat.
Oh my God, no, I don't think we did. And it got her a purple, I think, because the t-shirt just couldn't even hold
Had
it.
to put her head down and laugh out loud.
Yeah, she's like, she put her head down and laughed out loud. But they were talking about habitats. And Izzy goes, I have a habitat. It's the couch. So then I even sent her a picture and everything. It's pretty hilarious. She's funny sometimes, I'll tell you. And the tooth is out. If y'all weren't here yesterday, you know,
It's just one tooth down, one to go. The other one is almost as bad.
No.
No?
I mean, it started...
very wiggly.
It's wiggly, but yeah.
Yes, and the tooth fairy came and she got to go and spend her
$20. And thank you, Eddie, for your contributions to that ridiculousness. Because
I was just happy I didn't have to go.
Oh God, yeah, we went to Claire's, which just stresses me out. Things are way overpriced in there. I just remember Claire's being like super cheap.
Okay.
But anyway,
Carrie has something that he's saying here, and I'm going to read it to you. I don't understand what it means, but
okay.
I think you probably make a playlist for each event and let the hashtags do the rest.
But then that's an event, and I gotta keep up with. I was really trying to keep up with maybe one, maybe two playlists. If I do, because wait, all right. So we have people that will do the color combo, but then what if they do all of them? Then I guess that goes under the Maker's Creative Collab. They just do the singular thing. All right, I gotta think about that. Gots to think about that, y'all. Okay, this is Sophia's folk art floral stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Heads up, if you're ordering stamps, 3 to 5 days behind. Just letting y'all know.
That's a good one.
I think it's gonna look real pretty on here. What do you think? I might even just layer it in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, remember, that's the keeps on giving.
I know. I'm okay with that. Like, even if it blurs out, I'm fine with that.
Well, you better make that work really well, because I spent a lot of time on that.
On what?
Stamping those things for you.
She's very dramatic. She did not spend that much time doing it.
Well, There'll be somebody out there that believes me.
Sure.
Oh, people are talking about fire here.
Yeah, you got them started. You're a fire starter. Funny, funny.
Sophia says it's a wonder the kids get fed and washed at all. TBFROFL. Eddie. One of the things, and this is kind of a southern expression, and those of you who are easily offended just need to close your ears for a minute because my second husband, Carmichael, was from the deep south.
I need,
You need
a
a
medium.
brush?
Yeah, and a brush.
You need a fat one or a small one?
Fat one.
She needs a fat one. Okay, I'm just holding that thought, and I'm going to tell you something about
Okay.
cooking.
Cooking.
You want matte or gloss?
Matte.
I'm giving you the new thing. I still have a little bit left in the other one, but, you know, it's getting to be a real
situation
trying to...
Okay.
I don't know. I don't use that brush. That brush may not be stiff enough. You need a stiffen.
Okay. Okay.
Just, you know, trying to look out for
I
you.
appreciate it. You're so sweet.
I know. Okay, so one of the things the housewife, you know, in the deep south would say when her husband walked in the door after being at work all day, I said, honey, what have you been doing? She said, well, I've had my tits in the fire all day. That means she's cooking. Now y'all wanted to know that, right?
Good God. How many people are here? Let's just wait to see if they're, exiting. All right. Those of you that are here, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. I tell you, my ear has been...
Eddie loved it.
Ugh.
Melissa thought it was funny. I'm getting hard, so I think all is well.
Okay. Yeah.
No, there hasn't been a mass exodus. I'm looking at the numbers. They're still there.
Okay.
There's Anthony. Anthony's here.
London Anthony. Or is this Anthony Cody? Anthony Cody. She got
Yes, it's Anthony Cody.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, hey, about the retreat thing. Okay, so it sounds like they were sort of planning that weekend. Just so happened that that's the week or weekend before Izzy goes on to her fall break, which is pretty cool. I mean, we could just kind of plan a little bit of a family thing. I don't know. I did ask. I haven't looked yet because I haven't been back online regarding, like, when they do the little weekend thing. Does it, like, start Friday or does it... So, watch what Anthony says. What's this?
Oh, they're still working on the little visual of my southernisms.
Maybe we should make that a separate...
Marguerite says we should have Chris draw it. Oh, that would be interesting.
That would be good. Probably inappropriate, but...
Yes, jumper means totally different things in the U.S. than it does in the UK.
Yeah.
He says the plan is flexible, but usually we would start Friday afternoon.
Okay. So if that is the case, then it would be probably more preferable. I don't know. It's just so tricky. I really wish y'all would be kind of into, doing it in the middle of the week, but I don't know. And I just have to talk to Brad. Like, the thing is like, if we don't want to do a whole family thing, I'm not sure that it necessarily matters because it's just the weekend. So not a big deal. Like before, we were gone for a whole
Anthony
week.
says middle of the week is fine for me. It's just what you folks want. Can you remind me what you're talking about with a retreat?
Yeah, so this is the one Anthony Cody does on his property with, I don't know, who's the co-hosts? I don't want to say anybody that I don't, that isn't.
Yeah.
That looks fabulous, I think. Personally.
Well, I'm just looking at it on the monitor here. Mm-hmm. And,
do you not love what's happening?
I'm not sure that I'm reserving opinions because I think that you're going to pull it out. Right now, it just seems like the contrast is making it all really busy. I like the blue, the pull-off that you did there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, there you go. Now, see, I knew she'd
pull something out. Pull something out of the bag,
pull something out of the bag. If you find anything there to attach the roof, you might hold that out. People volunteered to lead lessons. Oh, okay.
We're not volunteering to do
that.
that.
I'll bring my bags. My produce bags. My, netting.
She's real fired up about the flipping netting.
Yeah. Mariah still hasn't found my bag. And I'll tell you what, tomorrow, I'm going to show you some of the other things that I've made with that netting.
We are.
And you're just going to be absolutely gobsmacked about it. I'm just sure. There you are. Talking flowers. I love it. Oh, that's not a bubble. That's a leaf. Sorry. I thought it was just flower was going to say something. Flower could say something really profound. Like, don't use that crap stuff to make your pockets with that keeps sticking. Don't you dare put that over there. Get that flower out of there.
Took her a while.
God dang it.
Oh, lady.
Oh.
What are you owing? It's the O of judgment.
Thank you. I was going to have to reach across there. I don't have my stick, but I do have...
She's looking for something.
I'm looking for something. She took away my long yardstick.
I did. Look at how well those, kind of speak to one another. So the stamp in the background.
Well, you need to let me have those flowers so that I can do a bit of
okay, I can do
colored
that.
pencil on them because I think that they're looking ever so slightly
okay,
one-dimensional.
Here, dip that in your water for right now because we're not gluing anything at the moment.
That's good. You should always do that. My water's kind of purple right now.
But we like this. You just want to do some things to the flower.
Yeah, I just think that the dark blue that's down there in your faux pocket now is no longer a pocket, right?
Hi, Tina.
It just looks like it's a pocket.
Hello, Leslie.
Okay, Maya did a lesson on stamp making. Oh, heck, fire. I love that.
Step 1, go
I'm
to
glad
PM
I
Artist
didn't have
Studio.
much to do besides being late. Wink, wink, wink. And we roasted marshmallows. Well, I'm there for that. One of my favorite food groups.
Yeah, sugar. Her and the baby. But I think it would be cool, if we...
Hey, I'll tell you what, marshmallows and bourbon go really well together.
Good God. It would be cool if... I can put a tree in front of the house. It's grown up. That's funny. All right. That doesn't go with that. All right.
That was a terrible idea. I'm glad that you nixed that before I even had to say anything.
Before you had to get all loud.
I've got a slight situation here with my cord.
Yeah, you need to get your stuff up and out of the way so you can help me with that. And then what I'll do is put my little thing back down there.
And Mo says that some of those flowers are Julie's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. So I say that this is the Julie Torrance book because she basically gave me a blank book. She included, so these are her printables. Winter Wonderland is what we called it. And then she fussy cut all this stuff for me. And I have some other things. I'll tell you, lady. I have some other things. Izzy has pulled some things for me that she thinks that I need to put in here. I don't know that this is the book for these, but, you know, she's being helpful.
Hey, that's our baby. She's got some ideas.
She does, and usually they are not congruent to mine.
I really feel for her teacher because I just know that Izzy's offering teaching suggestions on occasion. Because
oh, God, you know she is. And I swear that baby had something to do with, why is my little bird missing half of his body there? Okay, well. Okay.
Well, just put him behind something he's hiding out.
All right. And then, oh, this kind of made me a little bit sad, but this was some stuff from Judy P. But, I know, but, you know, I mean, heck, I didn't even open that, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Some other little things in here. Oh, look at that. Now, these are more fall-like. But, you know, we've got some different seasons. Maybe we need to make a page more fall-ish. Because we've got the winter. Oh, yeah. That's definitely spring or something. This is full-on summer. The allergies are, you know, in full force with whatever this stuff is over here.
Snots are rolling.
It's rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. But you look at all these. See, these are perfect. And Judy was always so cool. Like, she did a bunch of marbling stuff. She would always send us things that had been
Yeah, because she knew that we didn't do that stuff.
No, we talked about how much fun we thought it might be. See, we got to remedy that situation as well. Okay. Where did my one little piece? There we go. That's what we need right there. Boom, boom. So we can work on some other things. Alright, let's see here. I know. Oh, as a tag? Mo says I should do it as a tag. Okay, we could do that. And I got some, this came from Ketra, I believe. See, I don't know if I kept the thing, but I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, some of the things that Ketra sent.
Oh, they have tarpies out in the meadow.
Ooh, see, that's pretty good. Look at that. Need to spray those or something.
What is it?
These. Like, they need just more.
Oh, yeah. Well,
or something. Maybe we try some of the inks on those. That might be fun. I love the little bag. It's pretty fabulous, too. Alright, apologies. Lots of just digging through things. You know, we're starting a new page. It's just part of the process. Digging through things. Oh, and look, so here we can add some more things to our little owls here, because this needs more, or we just move over to this page. Oh, I know why we were looking for stuff. She was trying to give me some fairy things, but I just don't know that these fairies fit the same styling of what I'm kind of needing for in here. Then what I was going to do, and I still plan on probably doing it, those awesome pictures of Izzy whenever she was dressed up as Cindy Lou Who. I want to turn those black and white, and I want to turn her into a fairy and put her in here with that dew.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. Okay.
And then I have pictures of Eddie that he has sent me. Although there's only one that was like almost a full body one. But I could just have you kind of popping in somewhere. Because that's the other fairy. Because that was at Eddie's suggestion. I'm not, you know. I'm just saying. We want to represent all in here. Oh, and this is from Joni. Look at that. See, that's fab. Gotta put that in there somewhere. I'm gonna put that towards the back though, just because that's gonna be kind of pocket things and what we want to do with all that business. Okay, so I gotta stop just thinking about things and get some stuff done. Shooby dooby doo boo. Bop bop bop. Belinda. Thank you for giving me the little orange thing. See, I see that other corner of my eye, and I'm like, oh, I need to look at something.
There you go.
Oh, look.
Is that looking good?
It is.
Put it back on that page. I want to look at it.
Oop.
Oop.
Probably good that we came back over here. I love it.
Is it in the ballpark?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to glue them down yet because I want to get them situated.
Well, I'm just adding a little bit more of this. It's called cobalt turquoise.
Okay. There, I'm just going to start gluing down little things. She looked over here like,
Huh.
Well, she didn't like that she was not, you know, going to be
Consulted.
Yeah. Hold on.
Am I supposed to do something with the leaves?
I think so.
Well,
Because they're going to look weird if you...
They're kind of puny.
Yeah. They need more...
Well, I know, but it's hard to hold on to them and do something.
Oh, you mean puny like that?
Yeah.
I thought you were just being rude.
No, I'm not being rude. I was just like, I have fat fingers. Here's your last little flair.
Okay.
I need to get out my yucky board here. I'm not coloring on my brand new pristine.
Okay, yeah, don't do that.
Plus, this has got a little texture, you know, that's kind of, and it kind of holds stuff in place. Now, it does have a bit, it's going to leave a little impression of raspiness.
Yeah, I think that's good. Definitely, Anthony. I mean, we're probably good anytime, like, during that, either that weekend before or weekend after. Just kind of going to depend on whether we try to do a family thing or if it's just me and Pay. Me and Pay. That's funny. Pay and me. Boop-a-doo. See, she's probably going to poo-poo on this, but I don't really care.
I'm going to quit commenting on it because it's your book, and if you want to screw it up, you're certainly entitled to do so.
I appreciate that.
Sharpen.
I'm not sure how much she's going to stick to that, but I like that she has at least said it.
Are you mussing up my really wonderful mushroom?
I'm featuring it.
You're featuring? It doesn't look like that to me.
What do y'all think? Feature or no? She doesn't like it. I don't like that. That's a little goo-goey. Boy, these things are very delicate.
I can't read and color at the same time.
I'm kind of checking in. Hello, Leah. I'm thinking about using some of the Distress Oxides on these here little bits because I think that'll look cool. So we'll get after that here in a minute. And if I can turn them blue and whatnot, then we can use them more on the frozen pages. Less fall. More frozen.
All right, I'm going to give you this so you can audition it and see if it needs more.
Ooh, look at you. She's so fancy with the leaves. I think that's good.
Okay. Now, these others are, you know, going to be, you don't have much room to be mussing about. I'm just going to give them a little at the base of each little frond.
Okay. Yeah. A little something, something.
And the color that I'm using is cobalt turquoise.
Okay. If y'all wanted to know. Cobalt turquoise.
Inquiring minds.
I feel like those things are sticking in my sleeve. We need to come down just a little bit. Or, that's pretty good. I like that.
There you go.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, let's see. Added dimension, looking fabulous. Thank you, Lisa. And hello, Lisa Mingus. Short notice, P, the quick shortener of the South. That's funny. Lives in Oregon and Washington, just need to come. It's really fun time together. Yes. Ours is going to require a little bit more transportation.
All right,
what do you think of that?
I'm going to talk to you. Both of your diagonals are going in the same way, and you're creating a swath.
I like swaths.
Well, I'm just putting it out there. I don't think it is a good design idea, but if that's the way you want it.
You don't like that they're both going this
I
way.
have an Alaska Airlines Visa card. And I used to get miles. I think I got one trip that was totally free.
Really? Why are you hollering? Stop hollering.
My ears are stopped up. I'm just making sure that you can hear in case yours are too.
I'm hearing.
There might be people out there that have stopped up ears.
Y'all hearing her all right? I feel like she's yelling.
Paula! She just popped in.
This is looking a little dumpy right now, but y'all just bear with me. Okay. I like the one little thing.
I think you need a strong vertical. You need to let me have those frondy leaves.
Well, remember, this is a pocket. I'm going to be putting something here.
Oh, I thought it lost its pocketness.
No, it actually became more pocketness because I was able to rip her open.
Well, I misunderstood that totally. All right.
Yeah, there we go. New information, y'all.
But I do still think you need to give me those leaves, and I'm going to gel plate them because I'm tired of them looking anemic.
Oh, these?
Yes.
Yeah, because they're just fading into there.
Yeah, they're just not.
Fade into you. Okay.
I have to find a gel plate over here that doesn't have muck on it.
Here is my thought with all...
This has got green. It'll be good.
Okay, can you listen for a minute? I love you. Will you
I
listen?
love you too, but I'm having a hard time hearing Mariah.
Okay, do you want me to yell at you a little more?
Yeah.
I can. I just, I don't like to
I know you don't.
get loud.
But
I'm
really,
not a loud person.
sometimes I know you're talking, but I can't hear what you're saying.
I know. And then you just do whatever. You're like, maybe that was it. Okay, what I need you to do is put all this business down. Maybe kind of in the thought process of how you do a...
Okay, you can tone it down. This one just popped open.
Wonderful. See how loud that was?
Yeah, it was. It's like you were yelling at me.
I know.
I don't like it.
I know. Okay, lay these all out on the gel plate, kind of like a long haul, and do a couple of different things to them. Could even perhaps do a little bit of the oxide inks, because I think it'll be cool if they like look a little bubbly or something like that. Does that all make sense?
Well,
Ish. I hope these don't like get stuck down. They're a little dainty, but
don't hand me that dainty stuff. That's twiggy.
yeah, I'm not doing the twiggy business. I can deal with that.
That twiggy business is just...
Okay.
Yeah, that isn't good.
Okay. And I know some of y'all recognize these things. They're like the 10
All right,
size.
so let me repeat this because I'm just making sure. You want these, and you don't care that they're not the same.
No, they just need to become friends.
They need
they're
to
a little
become
all over
friends. Oh my gosh, I love this one with the holy things in it.
I know. That's a Tim Holtz dye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to muck it up a bit? And
Yes, please.
trim it out?
Sure. Well, don't get all... Let's go through the paint department first.
Okay. Paint department first.
Then we'll go into renovation.
Well, that's not the way you do it.
That's true.
Sequentially, that is not the way.
But I think for structure purposes, probably best to keep it,
Well, I'm going to lay them out here so that I can reach and grab ones that I need, when I've got color on my plate. It's the right color. And some of these are definitely pretty fragile.
Fragile. Oh my goodness, it took Maya 6 hours from Portland. Well, is it better to go... Oh, well, SeaTac is like in the middle, right? You can go to Seattle or Portland. I kind of remember that. I don't... We've been to Seattle twice. We like Seattle a lot. And I've been to Portland. Partied pretty hard in Portland.
Yeah, well,
because my friend Christy had... So when they moved her husband, they were in this apartment, this really pretty fancy apartment downtown. It was fabulous. Like, fabulous. And then they moved out to like Beaverton, which was less interesting.
Less fabulous?
Less fabulous. Hopefully she's not here going, Cat.
Okay, I'm going to use washouts to get some funky things going on.
Yes, you need to do...
I'll try to go with my kind of greeny gold.
Yeah, kind of do what you did to that one print. I feel like I should move the camera over there.
One print. Well, I've already got
gold
some
one.
Green,
y'all want to see this? Versus
greeny stuff on here. Oh no, they can't see it because you might accidentally see me. I don't have any of them. Yeah.
Well, I'll move it in close because I don't have to worry about the camera in your face. and keep you to hands only. What do y'all think about that? Good?
I don't know. I'm just still trying to find my green washout.
Oh, well, I pushed everything back towards your way.
Did. You mussed me up.
I'm going to move the camera. I think.
Oh, what color's that?
We're going to help. Ah.
Don't know that that's it. Now here's some kind of turquoisey stuff. That might be good, but I've got this stuff down. But I don't think this stuff's going to come up. The stuff on the plate. It will surprise me if it does.
Okay.
I'm still looking for the greeny stuff. Ah, this might be it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just put some out here. Oh yeah, this is mossy.
Yeah, I love Seattle. Probably one of my most favorite places.
We had such a good time there, didn't we, Mariah?
Yes, we did. Both times.
Both times. What's nice about it is the public transportation. We just took buses.
Well, or cabs. When we were like really like, okay.
Well, you took a cab. We just took buses when I was going.
Mm-hmm. And we stayed at the first time Mom and I just went, we stayed at sort of iffy. It was like right across the street from the Experience Music Project, which is fabulous, really cool building, and it's cool. But they had just, remember, it had just opened, but it was not a very good hotel motel. But we didn't care. I mean, we weren't there that much. I mean, it was clean enough and whatever.
We slept in the beds, and that was it. And I don't know how fancy your mattress needs to be, but
well,
it was adequate.
Yeah, it
and
just wasn't
like you
fancy.
said, we came in at night. We were extremely tired. It didn't matter.
Yeah, it wasn't that kind of hotel. It wasn't that,
Yeah, but it was kind of sketchy neighborhood.
It was sketchy neighborhood. But I think all of downtown of any place is usually sketchy, especially at night.
I don't know.
It just tends that way.
I wasn't upset about it.
Dallas is that way. There's a lot of Dallas that's that way.
I just am really upset about not being able to find my right.
I know. I'm just sitting here and people are just staring at something. But I feel like, should I move the camera? Y'all want to see what she's doing? Because I don't really want to glue down anything. Because I need the leaves that she's doing. And she's futzing about, so we might as well.
Trying to find stuff here, and I don't know. I can't find the one I'm looking for.
Okay, be careful, y'all. We're moving.
All right, well, I'm just going to go with this. I don't know. I shouldn't do that, though, because that's just going to brown it out.
I'll flip it here in just a second.
All right, here's some washout in this. And I'm just going to have to make up my own color here because it's messed up. Okay, we're putting pink in with it because we're kind of trying to neutralize the brilliancy of the...
Okay, hold on. I'm going to flip it.
That might be a little bit much.
There we go. That feels better, doesn't it?
The other thing you can do is just, roll your brayer over the top of these things to change them. Don't know that that's what we need, but...
I don't know if that's really something. So, Anthony says Tacoma has a history museum and a big car museum. I don't know if that's really our thing.
Pinking them out a little bit, Mariah. That should just make you absolutely aesthetic. I don't know that it's necessarily...
Hello, Lexi.
It's going to match the house. Okay.
Well, that's fine. That might kind of bring it in. I'm cool with that.
Okay. More organic feel.
Hello, Gerald.
Gerald! What you been doing?
Well, Lisa, you need to get us a hookup. Her daughter's dating a pilot. We need some friends and family kind of discounts.
Yeah, really. Big time. Okay, now I've got these over here that I've already added a little pink to. And Mariah mentioned she wanted a fall page.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's going to be a good good one here for fall. Like this. I can make this a whole fall spread.
This is very messy. But it's kind of a good way to, because the thing about it is I'm building up some cool texture out here on this plate, which can later then be utilized when I do a long, you know, a rest pull.
Rest pull?
After it's rested, you pull.
It's a new term.
Rested. After it's, you know, taking a nap.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now see, that's starting to be interesting. It's breaking up some of the other lines and becoming a little bit more organic. Okay, I like that. Now I think I'm going to put a tiny bit of this dark brown out here. You notice I didn't go crazy with it. Because that dark brown is still very much
Dark brown.
dark brown. Yeah. I'm just adding a little bit of these washouts because they're so transparent. They're just really quite lovely.
Oh,
I don't know what this is, but we're going to put a little bit of it out there.
Look.
It might be dark.
Look.
Too. Oh my goodness.
So I have these. Remember that you gave, no, these came from,
Those are not mine.
these came from Joni. So I have Joni stuff, which I think will be perfect for creating.
I mean, I would do something like that, but I do love it. Okay, a little bit more. Now let's just see what we've got going here. I'm not going to use my brayer on this. I'm just going to muss this about with my palette knife. Trying to get some kind of organically oriented little bubble spots there.
Organically oriented bubble spots. Where else do you hear such things?
Yeah. And see, you just... What?
P's working on leaves again. Hey, you could probably use some of these in your book.
Look at that. Now see, that's great.
Uh-huh.
You put it down and it smooshes up and it looks like, you know, the insects have been at it.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily get both sides because your leaf is going to, you know, kind of have one side's going to be, boy, these are really fragile. These little gold jobbers need some mucking up.
It polishes leaves, the new bricks. It's true.
Hey, what was the thing that drove what's her name away?
Butterflies.
Butterflies.
I saw her post on Instagram the other day.
Well, I'm really sorry that she was...
Oh, she just got bored with us. Sometimes it happens.
Well, she should come back. We're doing some different stuff now.
Yes.
Well, you should
Tell her.
comment and say, you know, we're off the butterflies now, honey. We're on to leaves.
Yeah. And there was a little dabble into bricks.
Yeah, we had brick dabble.
Brick dabble.
Brick dabble. I'll tell you what, that little sucker, I wouldn't want to use that on the gel plate because I'd have to tear it up getting it off. Now you might, I don't know how you feel about, well, that's certainly not picking up very much. Now the other thing you can do here is if you want to do a little bit of opacification.
Opacification.
Ooh, that's way too much. You just want to be careful because once you start opacifying things, you're covering up what you already did, unless you make it really, really soupy.
Soupy.
Soupy. This is kind of like, you know, spreading butter on your toast. You want to make sure it's well distributed. But then you come in and you pat it so that it's kind of has a little directionality to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, it's starting to kind of do its thing out there anyway. Okay, look at that. Now see, that's great because
Yes.
that brilliant orange leaf was just a little bit much. But I'm not hitting the whole leaf, I'm just hitting partial. Partial leaf hittage.
Yeah. Getting that?
I'm going to hit those up really good because I'm just not feeling that gold stuff. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
See that little
Yep.
little part there that looks like it's almost oxidized? I think it kind of grabs some of that green from down below. Oh, look at that. And see how it pulls up on the edges there? Isn't that cool? Now, I don't know if that'll stay. Ideally it will, but you never know.
Right.
But actually, this is like semi-transparent, I would say. It's certainly not wholly transparent. A little bit more on that one. I think that one's looking pretty good. Oh, on the outside of that. Yeah, if your fingers are kind of sticky, it's good. It's an easy thing to fetch those boogers. Okay, what are you thinking, Mariah? Are you looking over here?
Yes, they are looking yummy.
Okay, so, my goodness, I'm getting my other leaves. They're going to be contaminated.
Yeah, don't cross leaf.
Get those out of here. I can't share those because we're going to tweak those tomorrow. Got to stay tuned for that. All right, now, okay, I'm just thinking a little bit more turquoise, and I'm just going to add it out here with what I've already got. And this is from the turquoise, the Aqua Flash washout bottle.
Yeah.
So, see what it's doing there? Isn't that wonderful?
Wonderful.
Wonderful, because I do think we need a bit of turquoise.
Yes, agreed. There's a lot, because it needs to kind of be repeated.
Oh, that
Peter.
And if that happens, you can just kind of smush it around. See how I did that with my finger? Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be afraid to get... All right, I'm really liking that. I'm going to put a little bit more of that out there.
Hello, Charlotte.
And the thing about this is this has a slight sparkle to it.
That I like that quote, Nancy. I like beer. I miss beer.
You miss what?
Drinking beer.
I do too. I like beer. I just don't necessarily like how I feel the next day when I overindulge.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't have
choices.
to overindulge.
That's right. Life's choices.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I really like. I really like red beer.
Yeah.
I crave a red beer every now and then.
I think about it every once in a while,
Do
too.
you? But the other problem is when I drink beer, I really want to smoke a cigarette.
That's an issue. That's one reason.
Look at that.
Because I will tell you, I do think about it. I'm like, you know what'd be great with this? A cigarette.
Now see, look at that. Hey, look at that, Mariah. Isn't that looking splendiferous?
Splendiferous. I'm just gluing down things over here that are not very interesting, so this is perfect. I'm not just, hanging out.
Okay.
May I have the brush, please? Because I tore out some things.
And now you have to redo them?
Well, no, I'm going to glue them down.
Oh.
Bye, Becky.
Here you go. Okay, now I'm just feeling a little bit more intense turquoise here.
Intense turquoise.
And what I'm going to do is I
don't want timid turquoise. I want intense.
Just a tiny bit of this turquoise phthalo golden fluid. And when I say one drop, I mean one drop, because I'm going to mix it in with what I've already got here.
That was way more.
Way more.
That's like 2 drops, maybe 3.
Okay, but that's all right. We're going to save it.
Save it for later.
We're going to save it because we're going to...
We just chuckle back because he's always like, save that for later. When we save that for later. Put it in the fridge. I'll eat that later. Like, will you?
Yeah, right. And then we just end up throwing it away, but...
This one does that too. She learned it from the best. The best saver.
Oh, you can't see me. I forget.
She gave a face.
Look at that. Beautiful. I'm very excited. Oh, look at that nice thing we got going on there. That's almost like marbly.
Marbly.
Okay, well, it didn't turn out that way on here, so we're just going to...
Carry on.
Well, you can take your finger and muss it about. I don't know. That might be a bit...
Hey, you're in charge
froggy.
of
Might be a bit froggy.
You're in charge of mussing. I ain't mussing. In charge of these leaves. I'm prepping the fall page.
Buff it out. Buff it out. Don't just let it hang out there. Make it do what you want it to do.
Bend it to your will.
Bend it to your will. I love that.
Dominate it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now see, that's some wonderfulness there. You really can't see that.
Back in the water. Please.
Pardon?
Back in the water.
And I think, look at that. That's very, that's really what happens with leaves a lot of times is, they don't just turn from one color to the other color. They just kind of do that on the ends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now that, I think, is absolutely fabulous. Let's get these gold ones in some kind of...
Don't worry about what's going to happen with this, but...
them to look a little more oxidized.
Yeah.
That looks good. That's a little bit... I needed to blend that out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. No harsh lines.
Okay. All right. Bye, Anthony. Soup.
Bye, Anthony. Oh no, really. Need to swamp this green out a little bit. It's getting
Yeah, you're getting sort of.
I'm feeling like
You're moving on into spring.
Ready to catch a fly with
I was
tongue or something.
Yeah, I was hoping to winterize them, not springify them.
All right, that's a little bit more, and I think
Where you want things.
yeah. Now, the other way that you can neutralize your green out here is to add a little bit of pink. All right, now we're getting into that dark olive area that I like. And we can get rid of some of that real brilliant green there.
Mm-hmm.
There, how about that?
Let me see.
That's much better. Gives a little
Yes, Julie.
on the edge there.
Back in the day, Judy P sent me those. Oh, good golly.
I think our fallifying is working really, really well.
Okay.
I'm not so sure about the rest of these. Yeah, that looks pretty good. These little wispy lined ones, just kind of taking them into the dark range of things since
Where's the little sprayer? That one. Yeah, thank you.
probably needs to be
Yeah.
reloaded. It has a very
Yeah.
small capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I'm just thinking that this is like getting there. Alright, see what you think about this, Mara. Be careful, it's still kind of wet.
Oh yeah, it's cute.
Does that look good?
Yeah. It's a little Christmassy, but that's alright.
Okay, here's the other one.
About all this, what we're doing over here.
Alright, I think these are all pretty good. I'm going to just go ahead and mush this about because this can become the next layer of something. You just want to be careful about how much you get out here as far as the layering is concerned, because then when you start picking it up, a lot of times you don't get it all. But that's okay, you will eventually. And if you don't, you just tape it and...
Eventually you'll get there.
Yeah, eventually. I don't know. Everybody agree with this? These are...
Y'all on board with what's happening here?
These are just absolutely marveloso. I'm just dipping that edge because I think that looks
Okay,
really
Brooks.
cool. Okay, putting this back on the shelf.
Leah boy's loving your finger painting.
That all comes off. I just want to make sure I've got the wet part off so I'm not contaminating something else when I hand
I know, that's right, like
hand these across the Great Divide here.
Yes, I quit when I was 39, when I was pregnant.
Let me see.
You were still smoking sometimes in Alaska. So
I was.
She's off and on. She's been off and on for, you know.
And really, if I don't drink, I don't really want to smoke.
Now, let's all be real, because she's still on the nicotine. She loves her gum. I'm calling her out because, yeah.
You know, we all have our little... Okay, I'm going to move
What is my little? I don't know what my...
Yours is cleaning and throwing away people's valuable
things. Yeah, people's valuable things. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Lovely. All right, are we ready? You want to move the camera back over here and I can glue some things down? I'm not really ready to show what kind of madness I have going on this side. I did some things.
Okay, I'm giving you the camera.
Okay. Oh, good. God, she just pushed it. Okay. That was rude. Sorry. Gotta kind of come in at it at an angle there. Let me just tell y'all. Here's a little thing.
Do you want me just to hold these over here for a while?
While they dry, please. So, I find it extremely important to level, like plumb and level the camera. I don't know that everybody like keys in on that. That's running a topside camera. But I would like more people to be more keyed into it. That's a very passive-aggressive way of saying that I notice.
She does notice.
And
she yells at me. I'm not even allowed to touch the camera.
I don't like her touching the camera. Because she does weird things with it. But see, one of the things that I do is I use the edge of the desk. And that's why you'll see me like kind of move it over there and then pop it in place. But then the other thing is you have to make sure that it's this way right, because especially anybody that has like the grid mats, I know you aren't squared up. I see it. And then that's all I focus in on. Now, that's a me thing. And I don't know what's happening with my voice. But
Excessive, OCD, but...
It is. But I can't be the only one. I don't like it being askew. It really throws me off.
It messes with her equilibrium.
It does. Like, I just feel like I'm either sliding or I'm just kind of like, oh, can you move it? The other thing, if you have a straight on camera, and you'll notice like a lot of people that do face on just, head talking type videos, a lot of times they'll be in a corner of a room. And one of the reasons I think that is, and this is why it drives me crazy with P and why she moves and if I try to adjust the camera, but there are a lot of level lines. Like, I can see the drawers in the background, and especially like if you were in front of bookshelves, there was that chocolate lady, and I loved listening to her, but I could not flip and watch her because she had this entire bookcase behind her that was always like, it was ever, and I'm just like, if there are
everybody
things,
has their own little neuroses.
Yeah, one of the reasons I like mine the way it is because you'll notice that's the corner of the room. So that's why the edges and the things seem right that it's going this way. And hers is trickier because it's, I do my best.
Judy P's got some impasto on this one.
Wouldn't be.
Judy, we love you.
Okay, so let's, okay, I gotta get these stickers out of the way.
I'm knocking back the froggy stuff over here if you want to know what I'm doing.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little, like, what I was doing while she was making leaves, and then we'll glue these down. How are we doing on time here? Okay, oh, and hello, we have quite a few new people coming in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you haven't given those thumbsy upsies, do that, please. Very much appreciated. Also, remember, y'all need to come back. Leave comments. This is still, we're going to capture comments. I'm figuring out some new and interesting ways to maybe capture different comments and stuff from various streams. So,
Marjorie Gerhardt says the skewed camera really bothers her too.
Okay, see, yeah. Hello, Leela. Okay, yes, and we got new people coming in. Oh, here's what I did. I'm still working on it because I want to glue this down. Maybe I do it like this because I did that's a little chunk. But remember, we're going to do some things on top of it too. And I might even bring this in and soften those edges like with some of this to layer it. But I thought this would be a perfect fall spread.
Oh yeah, and here, look at these leaves.
And look at the leaves with that. See? That's some good stuff. Awesome. Okay, you need to keep that open.
Okay.
I'm running out of
I'm going to read the chat now.
Okay, wonderful.
Oh yes, no intention of that. Paula, you're allowed to say
thank
anything.
You, Sandy.
And if we don't want to listen to you, we'll send you to the nerd.
To the quiet room.
And Eddie says, I have no problem straightening a crooked frame. Bless you, Eddie. We knew we could count on you. Straighten out those pictures and just the plants.
Yes.
Yeah, they look like they're attacking you in the background. Makes people a little uneasy.
Uh-huh. I mean, it makes me uneasy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, her side of the thing, all that makes me crazy. But there's only so much I can do about that. Alrighty, let's get some things back down here. A little two of those.
Oh, Dizzy Blonde. I don't know about Dizzy Blonde. I just know I really like Blue Moon.
There's a blonde, in fact, there's a brewery here in Dallas, something blonde, or they make a blonde brew.
Yes, the head that you created, Sandy. But, I mean, you can put flowers on your eyeballs and take a picture, and we'd like that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen R. from New Mexico. Oh, I love New Mexico. I miss going to Santa Fe and Albuquerque. That used to be one other of our spring break jaunts when we didn't have a lot of money and we were just driving. Except I remember the time we got really smashed. Oh, this is a great bar in downtown Albuquerque.
It was,
I fell asleep with my necklaces on, and I had a dream that I was being choked in the middle of the night. And I really was, because my necklaces were wrapped around, and they were all intertwined, and I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, I just had a moment there. And then Mariah made me drive back the next day, and she slept in the back seat, which, you know.
Our hotel room smelled like curry.
Yeah, because I saved the, and I really wanted to have that for breakfast, but it was not to be because I was, Oh, cigars. My dad smoked cigars. Carrie says, makes me laugh when people have things growing out the top of their heads in videos. Yes. And that is one of the things photographically. You shouldn't have trees coming out of people's heads either.
Yeah. All right, we're going to glue these bad boys down. I'm going to do the kind of glue in the middle method so that way I can, you know, kind of adjust if I need to. But I like the positioning of these particular flowers at this point.
Oh, look, there's our little princess.
Oh, you have clothes on. Yeah, this is the only... Hi.
Did you pull your other tooth?
It's not that wiggly yet. Here.
No, look how wiggly it is.
Oh, well.
That's pretty wiggly. It's getting there.
Come here and I'll pull it for you.
All right, you're going to say hello to people and then be gone.
Hi.
What? Oh, she would like... This is what...
I brought someone.
Okay, show them.
This is...
Lottie.
Eddie,
But you're calling her...
You paid for a couple of those little bunches of hearts.
Lottie.
Lottie.
Yeah, the fairy came through.
And it has a beanie butt.
It has a beanie butt.
It has beans on it.
Beans in the butt. Here.
And look at the...
Here, I'll put it up to the camera. You can... Or to the... Okay, shh. Y'all hear that? That's the beanie butt.
Yeah. It's called the bean butt.
It makes noise?
Well, go show Gigi.
I'm sure I understand this.
Feel it. Squish it.
Oh, yeah, there's got some kind of rocky star. You want me to cut that tag off?
Oh.
Just let her be.
Okay. Bless you.
Bless you. With your cough. Okay, I love you. Bye.
I can't wait for my channel.
I know. We'll get that going soon. Sounds like a lot of work for Mommy.
What age?
No, I mean, like I said, we'll do it soon.
Leah says she loves your creations, Izzy.
Thank you.
Eddie says the kid cracks me up. Yeah, she's a laugh a minute.
It's one of those things where, like, a majority of the time it is humorous, but then sometimes it's like, okay, can we just bring it in? Let's be serious and focus.
I know, Carrie. I'll tell you what, the Annies definitely come up on that tooth fairy. I used to get maybe a silver dollar. I wish I still had some of those. I don't know even what happened to them. Oh, that leaf looks perfect. Here, do you have the other one?
I have the little one. Mm-hmm.
You need a third one there, and I don't know what to hand
Well,
you.
I have that leaf thing that I need. Yeah, I think that's the one.
It's a different kind of leaf, but...
Yeah. It's all right.
Oh, here, it's on top of the lid of your
Yeah, I know.
your jar.
But I wanted to get that guy in there. Oop. What do you think of that? Or is that too pointing at the...
You're going
corner.
into the corner.
Yeah,
You need to have them establishing a relationship with that blue stuff down below.
Well, remember, there's going to be something in here. Keep reminding you of that.
Well, then put it
You like that?
Put it next
That's
to
a nice...
the other one and kind of, clump them. There you go.
Okay.
At least that's interrupting that diagonal.
It's really,
Marguerite didn't get any tooth money.
No. I used to get like a quarter or something.
Well, that's what Silver Granny said.
I mean, maybe $1. But...
Alice says, recently saw a beer ad and photo about 100 years ago. A good head deserves a fine body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marguerite says, my daughter got head lice at brownie camp. Oh,
Oh.
that's always nice. We were trying
Memories.
to find some place to send our child off to, but we'd rather she didn't come back with that kind of little
Yeah, also
gift.
they're extremely expensive. I don't know about that. I want to use these things.
Oh, Lexi got books from the Tooth Fairy. Well, that's a good thing, too.
Well, we've already
What
established.
is that little hoop-de-doo thing you're putting
Well, more
down
stuff
there?
that Judy P sent.
Well, I think it needs a bit of integration.
Well, I'm working on it. How's that?
I don't know. It's just really, all it does is it follows that diagonal line you've got going there and reinforces that, you
Her
know.
hatred.
Of
hatred
diagonals.
of diagonals.
Your diagonals should be mitigated by verticals or
By
horizontals.
evening out into this or this.
I'm just
None of this.
telling you. This
She said
is
no.
Design 101. Hey, Leslie says Blue Moon is good stuff.
Look at how beautiful that is. See, that leads right down into that. I don't know what you're talking about. See, I don't think you look at the whole picture in the same way that I do.
I'm
You
looking
get a little
I'm
focused
just
on,
looking at the screen there and what I see on the screen.
and I'm loving this. So these are getting stuck in.
Well, whatever. You're right. Charlotte says she loves it. Oh, Jamie's here. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
She has a pink
And
hand.
hi, Nicola.
Who is? Oh.
I mean, she might have been here a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm kind of,
Jennifer
You know.
says she loves it, and Kim says it looks great. Mariah, they're
Thank you.
giving you, pardon me, lots
Love.
of love.
love from my folks. Thank you. All my arty friends. Giving the love. There. What do you think of that?
Oh, wow.
She's like, well, I don't. That actually isn't too shabby. But then that makes me sad because then, I did that. But sometimes,
Pia says she does not share my hatred for diagonals, so she's liking this.
Yeah,
I don't mind a diagonal. I just think you need to.
she's very, it's just, I don't know. It's a magical moment when it comes right for her. And
Yeah.
usually it's just something that, she pulls out of her
I just don't think that should be. It is not.
patootie.
Strong diagonals you should have a place for them to end because it takes the viewer's eye off the page.
I'm roping you back in. There's a lot.
Okay.
Come on back in.
Yeah,
girl.
well, I'm approving of what you just did.
Like that? I like that. This is one of Joni's papers. Okay, I'm all for that. Let's. May I have the brush, please? Because this is a brush it down situation. Makes me a little sad covering that up, but I think some of it's going to pop up through here anyway.
There you go.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Nicola. How do you say her name?
Nicola.
Nicola. Okay. Marjan says the diagonal speaks to the roofs in this layout. Oh, that's true. Repeats the roof line of the fairy house across the street.
Sometimes she just needs some explaining. And then she'll be all right. Thank you, Marjan. I do appreciate y'all getting her note up.
I
Something
do not mind that you are pointing out things that I
Didn't.
missed.
Yeah. Okay. Sugar biscuits. See, I'm getting this booger down in here.
The thing about diagonals, they're not bad or good. It's just that you need to take into account that if they're leading your eye off the page, then you just need to do something. And I very much like that addition of that leaf shape there and the color of it and
Well,
everything.
and it's good because you get balance here too.
And it also repeats the color that's on the opposite page.
This is such a hot mess of wonderfulness. I like, that's how I feel about it. Like, it's weird. It's lovely. It's just.
And I will fix the roof. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do there.
Yeah, it needs some. It kind of crashed in. You'll be all right. I could put some little twiggy things over it.
Oh, Lexi wants to know, any of the bead people are going to the retreat, consider hitting up Shipwreck Beads in Lacey, Washington. Oh.
God, don't tell her about something like that.
I haven't freed my beads that I have. They're all...
I am digging that. That's really quite pretty how it all...
I think it is very nice. That piece that you just added there was like a lifesaver.
And then I think we can... Well, that's not going to fit.
You might want me to... Those one. Do you have them glued down?
What?
Well, that's certainly going to cover everything up. That one little twiggy branch that you have up there, can I paint that
This?
bronzy color so it's kind of the same color as the mushroom?
You can come back later and have the book and do all your little tweaky things that you want to do throughout the afternoon. It'll keep you busy from messing with your leaves, so that way you can do that on camera. Yay!
Yay! Win-win!
Give her little projects, keep her busy. She's like a toddler. Okay.
Weird and lovely. That's how we roll.
Weird. See, that goes well with that. We got our little birdie birds over here. All right. I don't know if we want to deal with this right now. I don't know if y'all are offended by this page. It's a little... But
Let's work on fall leaves. I'm feeling like we have lots of material for
yeah,
fall
this
leaves.
kind of gluing
that other thing back there, I don't know what what's going to happen. The hoot owls.
The hoot owls. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with them. All right, let's get...
It might involve some gesso.
Okay. Oop. Okay, got everybody off the board. There we go. Okay. I'll put those down there for right now.
I know. The reason I'm off jewelry making, well, God knows I have enough already, and I
Yeah.
don't have any more room to hang stuff, but you
That's
can
fine.
always make another pair of earrings. And sometimes I go ahead and take the things apart that I've already made and put them back together in different, because that's all I can get to right now. Lexi, I do too. I don't buy beads with any specific intention. I just buy them because they're beautiful. That's how I do fabric too. I have a tub full of fabric over in storage.
Okay, I want to leave that up a little bit, I think, because I may want...
Boy, that's a golden oldie.
What?
That piece you just glued down, isn't that from...
Well, yeah, this is from, I think this is from the sepia set.
Yeah.
But
It has
remember
other things done to it.
Yeah, see, we did this at the on the cover. So, you know, we're repeating things throughout here. All right. This stuff, I struggle with this stuff a little bit. Okay, I think that's better.
See, other people do that too.
What?
Fabric obsession is deep in me. Oh, I know. When you see it, you just like, yeah. You're covering the unicorn colors, Em.
I know. Well, they just weren't going with it, and I could spend a ton of time like trying to work those out, but it really wasn't happening.
Oh, Margaret, why did you give your fabric away? Julie says, I do have a collection of beads and charms. I used to make earrings and necklaces, but now I make dangles.
Yeah. I think that's a good progression of...
Did you see the little dangle on her last journal? Well, did she send us... Who sent us dangles? I'll tell you what, somebody sent me a dangle and I used it for a pendant. Wore it the other day with my red beads. I forgot to say anything about it. But it's got a marvelous little crystal on it. It just shines like a diamond in a...
Well, it could have been. All right, so Angela Rydell sent us some things. She sent us these, but I don't think it was that because these are much
this
longer.
one was from quite a while ago.
I think it might have been Maxine.
I'm going to go get it right now.
If I'm kind of remembering right.
I might have to have a little.
I don't know. Do you want that under or over? She's off on. She squirreled on me. Okay. Hello, Margie. I don't know. Over, under, both. Do we need some green on this? It kind of goes Christmassy if we start adding that green there. Plus, I like that with those blue pages, and we might utilize that again over there. But I do have more of these guys. I could. I think that looks lovely. I mean, we'll have to do something over here. I don't really know what. Ooh, we could. This reminds me sort of like a pile of leaves, you know.
I had to take a little detour there. Not used to drinking 2
Cups of
things of coffee.
Oh, yeah, I think this was, I'm pretty sure this was from Maxine, but y'all let me know. Sorry, like, again, this was from a
Isn't
while
it
back,
gorgeous?
right? A while back.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure Maxine sent these.
but I found it in my it was in with my bead bar beads. But look at those crystals.
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
it
it
gorgeous?
looks fabulous with those too. And the heart.
I thought it was lovely. It has copper wire wrapped around it, and it's got beautiful little rows of crystals.
Yeah. Okay.
And it says heart.
It does say heart. Ooh. I'm gluing pages, y'all. Getting a little cray-cray.
I approve of what you're doing.
Well, I think that I appreciate that. It does make me happy when you're happy.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm digging that. Okay. Cool, cool.
See, that just looks so splendid. I
gotta be careful here.
Green, it really shines, shows up. Oh, I do like what you're doing on the edge there. I think that's mighty fine, mighty fine.
I was thinking, like, so, as you were wandering around and looking for things and visiting the restroom, like a pile of leaves, you know? That just kind of is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that bothers me underneath there.
Well, now, if you need me to add more rustification to the leaves that I send over to you, you just send them back, and I'd be happy to do that.
Okay. Well, I think some of those green ones, I mean, if we plan on using them, need to be falled. Derolled. She likes that word, fall-de-roll.
Faldy-roll.
She uses it.
Oh, and I love going to the secondhand and thrift stores, but I don't have anybody to go with me, and it's not very much fun, you know? It's like going out drinking by yourself. What kind of fun is that?
Well,
I mean, you could just stay home. It'd be a lot cheaper.
you know what you could do? You could go to hang out at the thrift store and try to meet some people. Obviously, they like going.
I remember that, and I don't know why I thought of this, but when we were in Santa Fe once, and we were outside of Trader Joe's, and I think Susie was still inside getting groceries or something, but they'd set up the paws people, you know, the giveaway dog people.
The giveaway dog people, yes.
Had a little pen outside with cute dogs in it of all ages and sizes and whatever. And I don't think I was smoking then. But anyway, I was standing outside waiting for whoever was inside. And I made the comment that I would just love to have one of those dogs, but I was afraid I'd have to give up my husband. And she said, well, is there a problem with that? And I always
Like,
just thought,
is that a hard choice?
she says, trust me, dogs are better. Oh, Maya says we can go thrifting in Washington. Oh my God, I'm booking my flight right now.
Well, she might do it herself. I know she's capable, but she does like people.
Oh, we can go drinking and then go thrifting. Well, we might want to reverse that order. Because usually I have to have a little bit of a nappy poo.
Yeah.
I'm about a 2-beer person. And it might be even less than that because I haven't been drinking for quite... Oh, Mariah, I just think that's splendid what you're doing there. I just love it. Overlapping those.
Ooh, do we like that?
Okay, and we could do cappuccino to keep me out. Well, we would have to do that because then I would stay awake. And I'm somebody said that, that they, I can't remember, they said that they sleep to the crack of noonish. That's kind of my, I don't go to bed till 2 o'clock and then I like
Brad, he loves to alert me in the morning. He's like, she
how-
stayed up very late.
And I try to be sneaky about it so he doesn't rat me out, but I'll tell you what.
No, he knows.
And this is how he knows, because I brush my teeth. And that water is right over his bed.
Well, but also, like, the lights are on up here, or they're not. And see, he's getting up in the middle of the night to run the machines.
Oh. Hey, we've been running the machine 24.
I mean, 24/7. But hey, that's exciting. All right, I love that. I just think that looks really cool. And now here's even more better, y'all. More better. Here's my... Whew, this is not at all what I planned on doing today. I didn't really have... Look at that. All right, I'm even gonna bring y'all in closer. Oh,
Portland has good thrift and no tax. Oh, yay.
there we go. Now we kind of need something to... Okay, put that back in the water, if you would,
Julie
please.
goes to bed at 8:30. Well, you and Mariah get along great. She has to go to bed because if she doesn't go to bed, Izzy doesn't go to bed.
Yeah. And I've just become accustomed to this is our situation in life. So...
And better her than me.
Okay. So I am so in love with this, but like I want... Or I could... Ooh, this might be kind of fun.
What is
I
it?
love this because this kind of sort of repeats here. And then if we just made a whole...
Well, you need to
Little-
tear that edge.
Okay, I will.
But yeah.
Like, and just create kind of a
Oh,
falling
yes,
leaf
a little falling leaf
situation.
fountain.
And then we'll leave this dangling. Okay. Let's
No,
kinda
I
do
love
that.
it.
Now, do we... I like... Oh, see, now I'm a little...
What?
Do we like this side better?
Well, I think you need to tear it. No, I like the other side.
Yeah.
I like the gold.
Yeah, with the little spotty things and the rough, like it kind of got chewed up a little. I love it.
Yeah, and you need to make it a little thinner so you can see more of that wonderful paper in your
I know.
background there, because that's kind of sad to cover that up. That looks like a marijuana leaf down in the corner on that other page. No, the one you're
Oh, that it's a
presently.
fern.
It's a fern, y'all.
Tell you what. Okay.
I tell you what.
The wind has been
My,
heavy, and I think that's one of the reasons.
I know, and I have my window cracked because I have to have air.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're opened up.
Oh, and you know what we could... Okay, so what's on this other side here? Oh, my stuff did bleed through, but that's all right. It's kind of like some murdery things happened in the snow.
Well, sometimes what I do is I have different sizes of suitcases, and I can actually put a suitcase inside my suitcase and then put the stuff inside of the inside suitcase. So just in case. And we have been known to buy suitcases at the Goodwill. Well, they're thrifty.
And that was
all
also before... now, I will say, we will never, ever, 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 ever be flying Frontier ever again. That being said, because their luggage and... I mean, they just... That whole experience was god-awful. Now, if you were
Their
just...
airplanes are horrible.
If you were just flying with your person, yourself, and maybe your purse, sure. But if you are planning on going somewhere and taking luggage, it is a terrible airline.
There you go, Frontier. Suck on that.
Yeah.
Oh, Tutu's here. Hi, Tutu. I still haven't sent you anything, but you know when I do, it's going to be wonderful.
Excited, Tutu.
And I never follow instructions, so I'll just send you what I want you to
Hello,
have.
Spider's Corner.
Can you tear off that one edge at the bottom there? It's kind of...
This?
No,
This?
the straight edge.
This.
Yeah, a little bit more. It doesn't look very organic
But
to
I
me
like
from here.
I like the orange.
Well, just put some more orange on it, but it needs to be torn first. Donnie, you can handle that.
Well, here, I got an idea. Kind of poop head, you know. You got a lot
Okay,
of ideas
now she
about-
needs to know the story, Mariah. What's the story?
What's the story about what?
About what? And Tutu says, putting yours in the mail today, and I am excited.
Okay. I want this brown one. Come on. Good God. All right.
What are you doing? You're poking holes in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Making things, lady.
Oh, take the train. I would love that. I love trains.
I'd love to take the train. Where are we taking the train?
To Portland. We need to look into that, Mariah. That could be wonderful. That, you know, we could even take, you know.
Are you funding this experience? I mean, I am all for it.
Well, let's look into it.
Okay. Okay, look at that. Okay.
I mean, it is much easier on your body going on trains. And I'll tell you what, if you go to Alaska, take the train to Denali
Yeah. We didn't get
National
to do that,
Park from,
it looks really cool.
and it's a whistle stop train. They stop and let people off and on.
Blow the whistle.
And one person had all of their stuff that they were doing. They were fixing up their cabin and all the supplies that they'd bought, and they allowed them to unload it there. I mean, it was wonderful. Now, I don't know how they toted it back to wherever, but there wasn't any road there. So, yeah, I didn't get to see
Kitty,
that part.
no, you came in hot. I saw you.
Eddie said Amtrak isn't cheap. Oh, the Frontier Airlines story. Oh my gosh, well, I can tell you some parts of it.
Okay, well, you need to take your kitty to the thing.
Oh my gosh, if he spills that thing.
Yeah.
Kitty. Bentley, baby. Kitty, kitty, baby. Oh, see, look at when you talk to him like that.
Yeah, when he's like, okay, now I'm listening.
Okay.
Don't be rude. I don't know what I'm going to do with this other page, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
It can scratch Van's leg.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's really cool looking, Mariah.
Well, thank you. And look, you can even hook the little...
Oh, you can tuck your leaves on.
tuck the leaf on there.
Well, you could put little strings around your leaves and hook them on.
Oh,
And then they'd twirl.
Lift it up a little bit, slide it in.
Oh, Maya says, I mentioned earlier, for anyone taking Amtrak, you can stop in Portland, cheaper. I can drive you the rest of the way.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be great. That would take a bit of...
We gotta do some coordinating. We gotta look into cost and all this. But I do think it would be really cool. And then if that is the case, ideally... Again, we stressing out about thinking about coordinating all this. But I would love it if we did the train thing, Izzy and Brad need to come with us.
Yes.
And Van too, if he wants to. He won't, because the dog, but whatever. He can stay here and be poop butt. Look at that, and then it rotates
Oh,
around.
bye, Miriam. Did Mariah call you out?
Yeah, I mean, I said hello.
I didn't know
earlier.
that you were here. I didn't hear it.
All right, well, hopefully y'all have enjoyed this.
Why is
I've
that? When
been
we
here.
Cat Butler speak to our cats, we speak in baby. Well, he loves Izzy's voice. Her little tiny voice. And he does respond to you know, if you just talk to him normally, he really doesn't even pay
No.
any attention to you. You know, you're like, Billy, get off that table. And he just sits there and looks at you like,
What? What is your problem?
What?
Why are you speaking to me like that?
Yes, you're being rude. Shut up and go someplace else.
See this food bowl over here? Something needs to happen.
It's only half full, Dan.
Yeah. I've moved that around. There's a hole over there and I don't like it.
Now the dog, on the other hand, will eat anything that drops on the floor. Well, and sometimes he puts it in his mouth and then he tastes, and then he spits it back out because it wasn't what he anticipated.
I don't know about that. All right, this is gonna go.
He is our baby. Oh, tickle, tickle.
Ooh, see, these kind of have a different. You gotta look at both sides.
Yes, Miriam is, and you know, Miriam, it's kind of sad because I'm always starving to death, and sometimes we have food prepared and sometimes we don't. Mostly we don't.
We are not
But
very
yes,
good preparers.
I always try to get there, but sometimes I'm a little late to the party.
I don't know.
I just think that's really cool what you're doing there. I think you should just
futzing about with
listen to
things.
yourself and follow it.
All right, do we like the greenness of these? I'm a little late.
No.
on
Hand
the
that back. Oh.
fence with them.
Oh my. Yes.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well,
Hand that back.
okay, hold on, but we got to figure out which the right one.
Oh. Okay.
Simmer down, lady. And then, you know, like, so what does need to happen? I like that. I have to cut the little hootie-doo off there.
Yeah, that one really doesn't, but that other one is still a little froggy.
Yeah, and then, you know, at some point, if
There you go. Just overlap them.
do we like that?
Yes. I like that leaf is going the other way to break up that diagonal created by that leaf.
So
Very
do you
good.
want to do something with this one, though, still?
I think that one's fine. The other one that you had in your hand, though, is not.
Oh.
Because it just jumped
Yeah,
off.
these two are way too green.
Yeah, there. But I can fix that, by golly.
And this yellow business, I think that's a whole other situation that we might just bring over there or something. Maybe I'm doing the wrong side.
Well, and I still have some mucky muck on my plate here, so I can just shoosh some red down here and
Just muck along.
muck along.
Muck a like a high, muck a hiney ho. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. Try lower down. See if it feels nice. Low down. Oh. Are we talking about this one? And like kind of hanging in. Ooh, look at that. God dang it, Mo. She ain't wrong. If that's what you were talking about. I like it here. Look at that. We can even kind of look at it swooping down there. Now we'll have to see what Captain, you know, Diagonal Pants over here has to say about things. But I love that. Okay. That's not over here. This could be. This could be behind and look really good. I can't remember exactly why JDP sent me all of these. I think it was because I was like, oh, those are really cool. Because it was kind of when they first came out. And then, I was like, but I'm not going to buy that die set. 'Cause, like, I just wouldn't necessarily use that.
Now, they're still a little wetty.
Okay, well, leave them over there for a second. I'm going to deal with this, and then you need to look at the screen and look at this. Do you like this? See this? I think this is what
I do.
Yeah,
I
does
do.
that look cool? Like,
I do very much like
Okay.
that. I like how it's coming out there.
yeah.
And it keeps it twirling around. See, you've got movement.
Yes. Leaves being whooshed about, and
I wished I'd thought of that. But I was busy.
it was Mo.
That was Mo?
That was Mo.
Mo.
I think. Because she said move it down or... What was
High
it?
five you.
Try lower down. See if that feels nice low down. And then she was also setting Eddie up for some, you know... She's lobbing things at him.
Carrie says he's a little lost on this page.
This is very, like... Yeah.
It's okay, Carrie.
It is. I can understand why you feel that way.
Yes, we do, and we do not judge. Oh, Sandy, we're so happy. She says, I really enjoyed being back with y'all today. Thank you. And we enjoyed having you, too. Don't forget to post your head.
She did. She already posted it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because she said so in the chat, and I actually read it. Amazingly.
And Jill says, I love when that happens. Just spit it out. Yeah. I know. Our cat thinks he likes potato chips, but I give him one, and he will bat it around a little bit and maybe give it a lick or two, and then he just looks up at me like, okay, I think I got all the salt off of that one. Now do you have something
Can I have
else?
another one?
And then just leaves the mushy one down there on the ground.
Yeah. I kind of like this, but I need it to go in that direction, I think. But maybe not.
And Julie's going to repost her boho paper clip.
Ooh, yes.
I have a really cool paper clip. Let me show you my really cool paper clip. I made it myself. It's kind of
Oh, I like that there.
it's a little bit rusticated.
Hey, we may need to put spatter on this page. Where's Paula? Paula, are you down with some spatter? I know you are. She's my spatter girl.
See, I've got it on my key ring with my beer pop top that I used to get my paint open with. Can you show them my paper clip? I'm not even sure it really qualifies. It does have a paper clip in it though, but you can't use it as such because I've already.
Oh yeah, it's not. Did you do? Sorry, that's glue on my hands. I know it looks like I've got a situation that I need to deal with, some moisture or something.
And you can see it from both sides.
Kind of looks like a little angel. Or a babushka. See? Look at that.
Well, I was pretty proud of that when I made it.
Wonderful. Okay. Do we like this little spinny leaf, or should I get that off of there?
I'm trying to see. I like the spinny.
Okay. Oh, I kind of mucked up this little edge. I'm going to put some glue on it.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Can you slip something behind that vertical band?
Who's asking this?
Carrie.
Oh.
He thinks that you need more stuff coming out from behind, kind of like the leaf down below. I don't disagree with that entirely. I think that edge probably does need a bit of breaking up.
Something, you know, kind of.
Well, you've got lots of room to, you know. No, that's not it. That is not it. Star Traveler says, oh, I'm sorry. Star Traveler, you know, we had to put our Mazzy down.
Yeah. But it was time.
Yeah, it was past time.
Yeah.
The vet said people wait longer than they need to for, yes. Yes, just add blast from the past hashtags or hashtag oldie but goodie.
Both. I've been adding both, just in case, you know, people can remember one or not the other.
And Jennifer said that Carrie had a good idea.
Okay.
She's working on finding the proper thing.
Yeah. So all this is, I think I got everything glued down. Shake it and see. See what comes of it.
I think I did a really bang up job on these leaves. They're just taking a long time to dry because the drippy part is part of the wonderful design.
Oh, crap. Okay. Well, we got 6 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Time flies when you're gluing down things.
Doesn't it? and directing. I've really worked myself into a dither.
A dither.
That's my,
Ooh.
well, there's some stuff.
Yeah, this was from Ketra. If I make a tag that can slip behind there with these bad boys.
I think that's kind of much.
She doesn't like that. Okay.
I don't know though. Maybe not. I don't know. And Laura said I just bought that leaf die cut set. Which one?
Oh,
Anne?
Anne, Laura, you're still here. Okay, here's the 6 that Anne gave me. And I want to use it in this book somewhere. But isn't that cool? Ooh. Here, look, if P could just turn it.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, I think you definitely need it.
Okay. But we need to turn it a little either more turquoise or red.
Well, how about if I just dip it in the stuff on my plate here on the edges?
Let's see what happens.
Because, see, I've already got some in that color range.
Yeah. Kitty. No.
How did that cat get out?
He came out your room, so.
Man, you're falling down on your job.
Kitty. I know. I know. I know.
Now, I can always put some more on. Just let me know.
All right, go. Well, yeah, that wasn't a lot.
Well, like I said, here, let me have it and I'll put some more. You think that color was good?
Yeah. Yeah, just dip it down in there. Let's see what happens. Because we can, once it dries, we can kind of buff it so the 6 comes up. I'm thinking that's kind of what Anne had done. Okay, put something dark behind the B. Oh, okay. All right, let's test that out. Oh, good God, she's giving me this all wet. Okay. But I love that. That will dry, and then it won't be, like, so shiny, like, you know. And then we'll probably...
Okay, uh-oh.
Come on.
You get in
Okay.
here.
Something
Go on.
dark and maybe a little more solid-ish.
Meow.
Meow. Meow's right, baby kitty. Let's see here. I'm looking. Ooh. Now, does anyone recognize this?
What is that?
It's from Mo.
I love it. I have a wonderful
Oh,
little...
look at that in the 6. And we'll just call that's where that card lives now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What a wonderful ending to everything here.
Oh, it is.
See, I keep everything that y'all send. Sometimes it's just, you know. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it.
It
Look at
is.
that,
It's
y'all.
wonderful. It's perfect. And Carrie.
Thoughts, feelings?
I'm looking for Carrie here. Anne said lovely. Silver Grain says wow, wow. Liz says perfecto. Heart, lovely. Carrie said beautiful.
Wonderful. All right.
That was just perfect.
Okay, and we'll let that thing dry. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Mo.
And
Thank you,
Mariah,
Judy P.
these
And-
leaves I have over here are going to look great on the opposing page to
Yeah.
break up some of the white.
Yeah, some of this needs to look like it's kind of fallen over here, whatever. But you know, we'll work that out next
Sorry,
time.
these are not ready for... I need to see your other leaves, though, because I've just got 2, and you know how I feel about 2.
Well, I have
I
some
need 3.
others and stuff. So,
Well, I think I need to add a bit more to that.
or here, you want some of these?
Those are maple leaves.
Were we not happy about that?
Well, yes, but we probably need more than just one.
Okay,
Give me
here's
the
another
rest
maple.
of 'em.
There's 2. She didn't send things in 3s. I'm sorry. It's hurting your soul.
It is.
She'll get over it. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and collaging and doing whatever you call this. I don't know. Is it collaging? Book making? Journal making? I don't know.
Page making.
Page making. Making some arty things in a book. That's what we're doing. Having an arty good time with all of our arty good friends. Arty, arty, arty. Okay, guys, we shall see you back here tomorrow. That is Pete tweaking some leaves, and she'll be working on this a little bit to keep her from doing anything that she needs to do on those leaves. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you then. Thanks for hanging. Bye, guys. Be sure to come back and leave those comments.
Thanks for being here.